Hey everybody, Jerome and Ashley here from Atmosphere Collectibles, and we're going to do our new release video, some restocks. We don't have a ton of new releases this week. There are some really cool ones though.
We sold some, and some didn't come in, and we're still, the used video hopefully will go up tonight. This is the second time we did this video because of editing, and it keeps having problems, but hopefully you can hear us. So.
Yes, we hope that you can hear us, and it'll be a short but sweet. And then, yeah, we're going to keep pricing all day, and we're going to have another mega used video, probably multiple used videos.
Yeah, they'll be going all week long.
But they're going to wow you.
They are. It's good stuff.
It's like really good stuff. So, and I'm not just overhyping it. Legit. Okay.
We got about 6 collections. We pulled the best stuff from. So, anyway, go ahead.
Me first?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to group together. We got some, a grouping of some new jazz releases. And so we've got Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers, Live in Moors, 1976. This is a 2 LP set. So we got this one. And then we're starting off the bat. I'm going to be hogging up the, because I've got all mine grouped together. We've got Chet Baker, Hamburg 1979, also another 2 LP. And then we've got Wes Montgomery. This is the NDR Hamburg studio recordings, and it includes a bonus Blu-ray of the rehearsal. Yeah. And then we also have John Coltrane, and this is 1960 Dusseldorf. It's with Wynton Kelly, Paul Chambers, Jimmy Cobb, and special guest of Stan Getz and Oscar Peterson. So lots of big names in the jazz world on that one. And those are it. I did have another Blue Note Classic that sold yesterday that I'll be getting another one in next week. And then I also have like another copy of the Lou Donaldson Blues Walk Blue Note Classic vinyl series. But the other Blue Note Classic was a 2 LP. I think it was Jerry Allen. But I'll have more of that in next week too.
So, all right, first up, we got UK Subs, Reverse Engineering. This is maybe their 80th record or something. Great band if you like hardcore, and this is some of the original members and are some of the main lineup anyway, and good stuff.
We have gold vinyl, and Jerome has green. And I've heard good things about this, but I haven't listened to it, but I have heard good things about it. So.
Yeah, I have a lot of UK Subs in my collection. Great band.
I found another jazz title. So this one is Ella Fitzgerald, her greatest hits on vinyl that recorded by the BBC. So it's best of the BBC vaults. And it says, presents the very best of these stunning performances, including tracks from Show of the Week, Ella Sings, and Scintillating Show at Ronnie Scott's. So various time periods on this. So that's a really great collection of Ella Fitzgerald.
BBC would be like radio broadcast stuff. It should sound really good.
Yeah.
All right, so we have a Very Lonely Solstice, and this is the new Fleet Foxes.
I believe it is live.
We have a lot of Fleet Foxes fans here in this region.
Yes, we sure do. So this is a really limited reissue of the Mindless Self-Indulgence album called You'll Rebel to Anything. And I believe it's, I could be wrong, but I believe it's limited to 1,000 copies on like a blue vinyl. But it is for sure colored vinyl, and it is for sure really limited. I've got a couple of copies, but the rest, they've already been, the listing's already been removed from both of my distributors, so it must be like done, you know, like.
And now that's a different cover too, isn't it?
I think it, I think
Don't
it might
remember
be.
that cover.
Yeah, I think it the original, if I'm mistaken it, or I could be mistaken it with a different Mindless Self-Indulgence album, but it could be the one that has like the Black Jesus on it, but I could be wrong on that. But either way, if you're a fan, that other versions of that are really pricey, so I would snatch it up.
All right, so we had this in last week, and we've got a couple copies back in because it did real well, and it's The Death of Peace of Mind, Bad Omens, and really cool cover. It's metalcore.
And it's a colored vinyl as well. So this is a record that I was really excited about coming in. Whenever I saw it on pre-book, I wasn't familiar with them really, so I looked them up on YouTube, and I really went down a wormhole watching all their fun videos. And the group is called Warm Doucher, and the album is called At the Hot Spot. This is on like a milky clear vinyl, and like it's so much fun. If you like fun, look up Warm Doucher. It's on YouTube. You're already on here, so just look up At the Hot Spot because it might be easier to spell than Warm Doucher. And then watch some of their videos. They're a lot of fun. I don't know how to describe it other than it's a lot of fun. So, but yes, I kept one of these. I've been playing it all day yesterday, and Joe's probably already tired of it because I keep playing it all day.
No, it's good. I don't know if it's store appropriate, but it's
well,
good.
there's a few songs that have like cuss words in them, and it's not that like we care, but it's just like, you know, usually right when a family walks in is like the song comes on that has like a bunch of cuss words or whatever over and over again.
I think one of their 7 inches too.
That's Warm Drag. But I really like Warm Drag too. I'm hoping to get some Warm Drag on full length.
Billy Boy Arnold, I Ain't Got You.
Is that Delta Blues?
Chicago Blues.
Oh, Chicago Blues?
With the track Ain't Got No Money. That's a great title, I Ain't Got You.
Yeah, and I looked, when that came in, it's not like a brand new release, but I had that back ordered since like almost a year, so I figured that like I better get it in while I had a few copies on back ordered or whatever. So this one is the Numero group. It's called Numero Tone Stereo, Super Hits of the 70s. And it's got a really cool packaging that looks like an 8-track. And I have not pulled it up to listen to it to see, because it could be one of those deals where it's not the original artist doing the music. I am going to pull it up and listen to it. But honestly, I got them in for the packaging. It says on the cover, you know, not seen on TV instead of as seen on TV. And it's literally a cardboard cover, and it opens up down here at the bottom, straight up just like an old-time 8-track. So, I don't know. I'm a sucker for cool packaging, so I had to get it in.
Viridian and Inferno, this is Reaper. This is not the band from Germany. This is the band from Australia, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have a female guitarist, and they are punk metal. So kind of crossover, but more in a vein of like definitely a very 80s punk metal to them, but very good band. Worth checking out.
Another new release that I really like is called Petrol Girls, and the album's called Baby, and we have a limited edition pressing on orange vinyl, and they are like, it comes up as post-punk. It's really good stuff. I checked them out on Spotify. I really liked what I heard. If you like Emil and the Sniffers, I think you definitely would like Petrol Girls. So worth checking out if you're into punk or post-punk, or, you know, Emil and the Sniffers. Female vocals.
So this is Cryonic Gervais Cold. Chronic Gervais Cold. This is Bog Body, and I'm not sure what color this is, but they're kind of sludgy, black metal-ish, even a little bit of death metal in there.
It's black. Black vinyl. But yeah, this Bog Body, it's got a really cool gold kind of embossed on the cover, and I do really like it when they do whenever they come open in an open jacket like this, where the record's housed behind the cover, because it definitely helps prevent on seam splits. However, I ordered another copy of Critopsy that I got in last week, and when I got it, the sleeve was gone. So I'm gonna have
we
to.
got the vinyl, but we don't have the cover.
So
yet,
that's the only drawback. I guess sometimes that could happen, but either way, I mean, I'll get it taken care of with my distributor. So. Okay, so we've got the Jethro Tull Aqualung. This is the Steven Wilson remix that I think he did in 2011. So it's, stereo remix by Steven Wilson. Aqualung is one of my top 10 albums of all time. Probably, I don't know, it's super hard to but it's one that really influenced me whenever I was younger. I was probably like in 6th grade whenever I had a tape of Aqualung, and I know that a lot of people have a hard time finding a good sounding vinyl pressing of Aqualung. So definitely would be really cool too to do a comparison if you have like a vintage pressing or original pressing to compare the two. But either way, whoever does the mix, I just love this album. It is really one of my favorites.
A lot of people are really hard on the vinyl that the originals came out on as being recycled vinyl, and but it is definitely two different mixes. You can definitely tell the difference, and it's an opinion sort of thing.
Yeah,
I recommend checking
definitely
them both out.
like if you are familiar with the Steven Wilson remix, I mean, you can pull up the mix and listen to it on YouTube or on Spotify or whatever, and you can do a comparison. It definitely is different. And it's so unusual because they had this listed up as like a new release when I did my pre-orders. And so I was kind of thrown for a loop because like years ago I had this in on vinyl, the Steven Wilson remix. And this says on here, Rhino, start your ear off right. But it says 2022. And usually the Start Your Ear Off Right campaign is in January. So I don't really know the whole story on that. But it did come up as a new release, but it is the 2011 Steven Wilson remix. So
yeah, it's definitely something I think
a lot of people have
worth
opinions
checking
on,
out. Yeah.
and I think it'd be
both
interesting
mixes
to
are
hear
great.
yours.
A lot of people think the Steven Wilson is far superior. I really like the original, but I think they're both worth checking out.
Mm-hmm.
This is Haunted Shores, and the album is called Void. They're kind of advertised as a prog band. They're a two-piece metal band with technical and thrash elements. I don't really hear the prog so much, but they are a very good band. Definitely worth checking out, especially for a two-piece band. So, you can find their stuff on YouTube. It's really worth giving a listen.
All right, so I've got a soundtrack, My Best Friend's Wedding, and it's music from the motion picture. So it's official songs. It's not just like the score or anything. And this movie came out in 1997, and I remember when it came out, I watched it. I think I watched it with my grandma, and it was a cute movie. Like, I haven't seen it in a long time. This one is on black with white streaks tuxedo vinyl, and so what's really cute on this soundtrack is it includes in the movie, they all break out into song. They sing the I Say a Little Prayer. So it actually has the track on here of the cast doing I Say a Little Prayer, and that was a really cute scene in the movie. I don't know, it could feel really dated, I don't know, but yeah. And it's got like Ani DeFranco, Tony Bennett, I'm the Exciters. I'm not super familiar with everyone on here, but that one track there alone, it just sort of, it warmed my heart.
All right, so we have Planet Zero, which is the new Shinedown. This is our last copy, so we are out of them except for this one. So
we've sold quite a few.
Let us know. Shinedown.
Yeah, let us know, and I could probably get a few more next week if we do run out. So, but I would just need to know because I'm not sure. Like, wasn't for sure how many to
they
get
sold
in
a
at
little
first.
better than we thought, so they kind of are gone.
Yeah, I mean, they're a really popular band and we do really well with their stuff. So, you know, we didn't expect that they wouldn't sell, but we didn't know how many people would have had already ordered them on their website
Right.
or something like that, because that happens sometimes. So this is Lissy, and it is called Watch Over Me, Early Works 2002 to 2009. And this is on limited edition yellow vinyl, and it says a collection of previously unreleased songs from Lissy's archives, which chronicle formative moments from the early years of her career until the release of her iconic debut album, Catching a Tiger. So I believe that she's more poppy, kind of pop now, but this is just really great. I pulled it up on Spotify again, listened to it, and it's really kind of stripped down and like she's got a great voice. It's not like country, but it's more of the singer-songwriter type of vibe, and I definitely liked what I heard. I believe, like I said, I've been told that her newer stuff is more pop-oriented kind of, and so even people who heard that, when they heard this, they were really into it. So check it out.
So we have some more coat hangers back in stock. We have The Devil You Know and Scramble. Great band, kind of garagey, modern garage,
Kind of punk,
funky.
female vocals.
Yeah, female vocals, mostly female members.
Yeah.
Very fun band.
And both of those, I believe, they're on some cute colored vinyl, and they're affordable records. So
And it's like if you can't find something and you're looking for something, they're a great band just to pick up and you know, poppy, garagey, punky. Fun.
Okay, so this is cute. This is music by Elder and Cadaver, and it says it's a story of darkness and light, and so it's titled Eldavar, which is a combination of both the band's names. So, and it says a boundary-breaking supergroup on a poetic journey through darkness and light. Wow. So, but they got like a lot of stars on the hype sticker, and I know a lot of people who are fans of both Elder and Cadaver, and so if you like doom or that stoner,
Psych.
yeah, definitely worth checking out. It's called Eldovar.
All right, so this is
Gracie Abrams.
Yeah, this is what it feels like. Gracie Abrams on Interscope.
I know it seems like we keep showing it every week, but it's super popular, and like we just keep replacing it because it sells really well.
See them multiple times in multiple videos. It just means that we're selling out.
There might be a lot of stuff like that you see over and over again, but it just shows like what our area is into. So we've got a restock of the Queen, the Platinum Collection box set. I got these in a few weeks ago. They sold out. I think it was Record Store Day weekend when they came in. And it is 6 records, all on different pretty colored vinyl. And it's basically like all the greatest hits albums into a nice box set. This could be like the definitive collection.
Some extras too, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
So you get the 3 greatest hits and some extras.
So it's 6 records, and it has a 24-page photo book. So, and it says the very first time that this has been on vinyl. So yeah, that's a nice set. I'm gonna put it up right up here.
All right, the Monophonics. It's Only Us. Another band we're getting quite often. Their newest record, Sage Motel. Just incredible record. This one's really good too.
Yeah, that's the album that came out before Sage Motel. It's just as awesome, and every time I get it in, since so many people have been buying the Sage Motel, they're wanting to go back and get all the other Monophonics because they're all freaking awesome. And so with that, and after showing that, I got a restock in of the Kelly Finnegan, The Tales People Tell. He's the singer of Monophonics. That's more psychedelic soul. This is just more straight soul. Both of them are I highly recommend both of those. So.
All right. So I have Mortem, Slow Death, and Hellhammer of Mayhem is actually the drummer on this. And does this come with a 7-inch?
Comes with a 7-inch.
Yeah, it comes with an extra 7-inch. worth checking out.
So the drummer of Hellhammer is in Mortem?
No, the guy Hellhammer, the drummer of Mayhem is in.
Oh, the drummer of Mayhem. Okay, sorry.
Confusing,
I know. I made it more confusing. Not surprised.
So yeah, worth checking out.
So Nick Cave put out a 10-inch called 7 Songs, and it is poetry, him reading poetry over music by him and Warren Ellis created. And so the B-side is the instrumental of just the music of him over Warren Ellis. So it's really nice detailing with that gold foil or gold detail on the jacket. To me, it's got a texture jacket. It kind of gives like the Joy Division vibe as far as packaging. And then we've got a restock of the Boatman's Call, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, and Jerome says this is like one of his top favorite Nick Cave. So if you're like wanting to get into Nick Cave and you haven't,
it's a good place to start.
It's a good starting point.
I also really like the stuff he did with Warren Ellis, the soundtrack stuff, but I have not heard the new.
Well, this mainly just poetry.
So this is Shannon and the Clams, You're the Spider. This is the indie exclusive, which I know we've had this in recently. I don't think we had the indie exclusive.
Yeah, we have.
Did we?
Yeah, but
the last one we sold was black.
Because we sold our copy, because people buy it off our turntable every time. If I run out and I didn't realize I ran out, and we play this record, people always say like, "Want it?" And so when we were playing it last weekend, people kept being like, "Oh, what are you listening to?" And I'm like, "I haven't told you about Shannon and the Clams yet? Oh my gosh, I should be fired." But so a couple times we've sold it right off of our turntable because I'm like, "Oh, I'll just get a replacement." And we had a black copy ourselves. But yeah.
It's a great record. And the one before this, it might even be better. I don't know.
I don't know. It's a hard choice. It's whichever one I'm listening to is my favorite. She's really great.
If you're a little bit of garage, a little bit of punk, a little bit of surf. I mean,
if you're into like Detroit Cobras, like I am, or the Black Bells, or like female vocals, and you definitely should check out Shannon and the Clams. And so I had to make sure to get some in because I had a few people ask me about it last week as we played it.
They're a really hard band to describe too. Just a really good band. They have actually a friend of ours sent me some videos that were some live stuff. It's absolutely incredible.
So I've got a couple of the Bright Eyes. These now they're getting ready to reissue some of the Bright Eyes. I believe they're going to be an expanded releases, and so we've got these two. They're like companions to the albums, and I think he said he tried to make sure it was like different but of the same vibe of the time period. So anyway, these are both limited edition gold vinyl. First here we've got Fevers and Mirrors, and it's newly recorded versions of classic songs from the era of Fever and Mirror, and it includes features guest appearances by Phoebe Bridgers and others.
She's on both of those actually.
She is, and this one is the Letting Off the Happiness, and it's also the same deal. It's got Phoebe Bridgers, Katie Crutchfield, Waxahachie, and M. Ward, and others. Really nice detail with the gold. I've got a lot of gold detail on the records on my box. So anyway, if you're a fan of Bright Eyes like we are, I think you should check them out. And they're inexpensive.
So this is the Wombats. Beautiful People Will Ruin Your Life, and features Lemons to a Knife Fight.
So if you like the Wombats or had asked me about the Wombats, I can now, I had them back ordered. They have multiple albums. I had them all back ordered, and I believe that was their first album. I just started off with getting that one in, but if you're waiting on some of the others to come in, let me know which ones you're looking for because I may be able to get those in next week. I've got a restock on both of the Soul Slabs that I can get in at the time. So we've got the Soul Slabs Volume 1 and the Soul Slabs Volume 2 3LP box set. If you haven't heard me talk about Coal Mine Records before, then check them out if you like soul, funk, that kind of vibe. They've even got a little bit of reggae-ish or rock steady type music, which I do have another.
So this is really cool, and this is a while back ago they did the second Shadow project. This is the first one, self-titled, and it's just LA goth rock, members of Christian Death and the Superheroines. It's got Eva O, Joe Emery from Hole and the Superheroines, Paris and Roz from Christian Death.
So if you're a fan of goth,
if you're a fan of early Christian Death, you will definitely like the first one, Only Theater of Pain. Like it, maybe not quite as punky, but really good.
and it looks like some kind of blue marble splatter type of. It's a pretty.
Yeah, I think we have two
vinyl.
different colors.
Oh, we do? Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh.
I may not have brought the other one over here
Okay.
since.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, no,
no,
they're
that's
both
supposed
blue.
the same.
So blue marble splatter.
So I got a restock in of the Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon because I need it's sort of like if somebody comes in and I don't have a copy in the bins, they look at me like, "You're not a record store?"
Black Wind Howlin', Samantha Fish back in stock.
Yes.
Did you guys get him last week?
Yes. They just reissued it last week. I ran out, had to get more. And, you know, we love Samantha Fish around here. She's played at the WC Handy Fest and in Evansville before, so super cool. A big restock, which is like been out of stock for us for a really long time. I did technically get this in after we done the last video, but it's the Mitski Be the Cowboy. I had a long list of people who were like, they're all about Mitski. They want all of her releases. And if you need, was it Puberty 2? Let me know because I think I'm getting that in next week. A small amount at least, I'm hoping. Anyway, so if you're needing some Mitski, let me know. I'll put you on my Mitski list.
So I've got some restocks. Tyler the Creator back in stock. We also have his new record.
Yeah, it's been really doing well.
Yeah.
Call me if you get lost. So. Haven't had this in a little while, but this is really one that I really love, and it's so affordable that it's called Akron Family, and the album's called Subverses, and it's a 2 LP. It's kind of like psych, modern psych, I guess is what you would maybe classify it as.
Very rhythmic in parts.
Very rhythmic. It's on the Dead Oceans label.
There were Michael Garrett of the Swans backing band. I think some of them were in the Swans for a while. Toured with the Swans. Just a great record. You can't go wrong with it.
Yeah.
They were on Young Gods. So
I really love it. I need to make sure I bring my copy up here so I can play it, just because, like, so people will.
Another band
definitely
that's
buy it.
really hard to define, but really good. I don't want to say they sound too much like the Swans because they really don't.
No.
But very good band. So we have some Sabotage back in stock. We have Streets and we have Gutter Ballet.
Both of those are the
Deluxe versions?
the fancy colored vinyl versions. Yep. Did I show this again? Okay, so we got another copy of the Incubus Morning View. I believe this might be my last copy at the moment anyway. It goes in and out of stock. It's just been out of stock for a while, so there's always people that are new to collecting, and you know, some people hadn't got that yet, so I had a lot of people happy about that.
So a couple more restocks. We got Jewel Pieces of You, Craft Recordings, and we have Elton John Diamonds. It's kind of like a greatest hits or collection.
So I have gotten it's called Caliphone, and this is their debut full-length album called Room Sound. This is also on Dead Oceans, and they are kind of hard to define as well. It's like, I think it comes up as like acoustic, electronic, blah, blah, blah. I don't really know how to describe them, but if you are feeling frisky, check out Caliphone. I think that's how it's pronounced. That's how it's written out.
So this is Magnetic Fields, The House of Tomorrow, and I will let you read the hype sticker if you want.
Oh, I think I did show this one, but I sold that one and got another one in. It's just so funny though. It says first time on 12-inch vinyl, 30th anniversary reissue. The etched B-side features a detailed schematic that will allow you to imagine living in your own house of tomorrow today. Accommodates a family of 4, though not comfortably. I don't know why that just, I mean, the person who bought it, I told them to send me a picture of the B-side. They didn't open it up in front of me, but it's got 5 songs, so totally worth picking up. And the hype sticker, I don't know, that's just really, really hilarious.
You don't see a lot of magnetic fields. For some reason, you just don't see a lot. So this is a Better Dystopia Monster Magnet. I think we might have had this in last week too.
It was a back order that I just filled, so
we'll probably keep getting these in until they are out.
Yes.
Because it's Monster Magnet. Why not?
This is one that's been out of stock for a really long time too, or for long enough where I believe when we got the last used copy that we got in, it was like more than retail. So to have a copy of this back in stock, I've got 2 copies, so I don't know how long they'll last, but it's Kanye West or Ye, and it's called I Hate Being Bipolar, It's Awesome. That's one of my favorite titles. I haven't really, I know he's a huge deal, but I haven't really listened to much Kanye West, so I haven't heard this album, but I have to give it to him. This is probably one of my favorite titles of an album ever, or just like sentences, period.
So back in stock, I know we had both these last week. We got New Order and Foo Fighters. So
The Color and Sound, yeah. That one had been out of stock for a long time. I know I keep saying this, but I had a long list of people who needed that album, so like, even though I think I got like 3 copies in last week, they were all claimed or sold. So
Foo Fighters, the Techniques we haven't.
Yeah,
we've had it in last week, but before that, I think we hadn't had it for a
it's been
time.
a while, yeah.
So.
And sorry, Junior Thomas and the Volcanoes. Says Volcano Reggae and Rocksteady. So this is under the Coal Mine, on the Coal Mine label, and I don't know, it's just like we don't have a huge reggae section, and this is a little bit different, so I just wanted to get different titles in. So I thought that was pretty cool.
So this one, you want to do this one?
Oh, no, I just... Brandi Carlile's breakthrough album, The Story, reimagined by Adele, Pearl Jam, Dolly Parton, the Avett Brothers, and more. All the proceeds to benefit children living in conflict zones. This is called Cover Stories, and we got a copy of this in last week, but it was sold fast, so just got it back in.
So we have some Kiss reissues. We have Dynasty and self-titled finally. We did have Creatures too, but we sold it, and I think we had it in last week anyway.
2 weeks in a row.
So before we got, this is the first week for the self-titled, I think.
Yeah, because I thought I had gotten it. I thought I had ordered it, shipped it out last week, but I guess I didn't. But we had like a bunch of different Kiss titles. I guess I don't have any Kiss in my box.
So you got the first one in the.
They just keep selling.
Disco era.
Yeah, but yeah, the Creatures of the Night. I will get another copy in next week. It's just like, while we have them, like I'm getting ready to like do the video, and then like, but we get busy, and it's like, bam! I feel like people just sniff them out because they're like, bam, gotta get that Creatures of the Night. So if you need Creatures of the Night, let me know. I'll make sure to order extra next week. We got the Beatles, Yellow Submarine. This is another one that's just been back in stock, so each week I feel like it just sells each week because it had been out of stock for a while, so when people see it, they snatch it up.
All right, continuing on with the Roxy Music reissues, we have Flesh and Blood and Avalon. So
those are all half-speed mastered at Abbey Road Studios, and we've heard firsthand that they sound great.
I've heard some great things about the Roxy Music reissues. Great band. It's about time they got some good reissues.
So I got it back in stock. The RSD Essential of Death Grips Money Store. This is half black and half white vinyl. I've had a few customers who already have this on black vinyl that they just had to have the half black, half white version. So
we have an original of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Satanic Blasphemies, Necrophobic, and this is a collection of EPs and demos that Dan Swano remastered. So we also have some Necrophobic out in the bin that if you're looking for more of the later stuff.
I hadn't had this one in for a while. This is it's introducing Aaron Frazier. So it's the solo album from Aaron Frazier, who's in the group Duran Jones and the Indications. And in Duran Jones and the Indications, he plays drums and does like some vocals. But he's kind of got the higher octave voice, or sort of like Smokey Robin, kind of higher register voice or whatever. It's really good, so check it out.
So this is Opeth, Garden of the Titans. This is one we have not had in. I think we might have had a used, let's see, yes. We might have had a used copy, but it is Opeth, a later one that I'm not super familiar with, but it's a great band.
We have a restock of Krunjabin Mordecai, and if you're not familiar with Krunjabin, I mean, I think, I must have sold it. I did have a copy of Texas Moon. That's their newest with Leon Bridges and Krunjabin. I have Texas Sun back ordered, so if you are needing a copy of Texas Sun, hopefully they'll pop up soon. But Texas Moon was out of stock for a little while, so I had gotten some in, but it's sold, so I'll have to get some more.
All-time low, nothing personal.
That's some color vinyl. I can't remember, but they reissued that
Neon Purple.
Neon Purple.
So, yeah.
I think it was about 6 months ago when that reissue came out. So, but it's out of stock now, so that's like the only one I can get. Oh, this is another new release. It's American Football, and it's a 10-inch on pink vinyl. It's Rare Symmetry and Fade Into You. Oh, I wonder if that's a cover of Fade Into You from Mazzy Star. Wow. Well, I do have a few customers that are into American football, so yay.
Sublime Greatest Hits, back in stock.
We got The Fix, and this is punk from early punk and hardcore, more hardcore.
More hardcore, yeah.
And it is basically, it's on Touch and Go. This is like basically their entire catalog. Their 7 inches are extremely expensive to find, so it's really cool to have it all on one. And it's The Fix with 1X, not 2. That's a different group. But I think I heard that this was their 7-inch was the very first release on Touch and Go Records. But Jerome said, I don't know about that.
I don't know.
So,
it might be. I don't know. But it doesn't come from me.
I had to look that up. I should have looked that up before the video. But
if you're looking for American hardcore, they are a great band. There's been some really great releases, American hardcore releases here lately, reissues.
Oh, yeah. And I don't know when this reissue came out, but it's new to us. So.
Yeah.
Our
the
drum
came
kept
out
the last
in the
one we
early
got
80s,
in.
but I think that, I don't know how long that's been out. We just happened to find it, and we got a copy in for me, and then we got a copy in for somebody else, and then we got it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of snowballed. But we've sold a lot of them now, and it's really good. It has both their 7 inches plus some extras. So this is Stone Temple Pilots Core back in stock.
I know that, like, again, that's I know one that we show every week, but it sells so fast. Like, so we've got a restock of Mount Joy, and this is on orange. It's called Orange Blood, and it's on orange vinyl. This was a new release that came out last week, and I had a bunch of people claim it up, so I got a couple of extras. So.
All right, so this is the Best of the Judds. Love Can Build a Bridge.
Yeah.
We're checking out. Mother died.
R.I.P.
Mama Judd.
Okay, so we got Turnover, and it's called Good Nature. And this is on evergreen vinyl, and it's featuring supernatural and sunshine type. So turnover. I had all of their albums back ordered for our friend, and when one came in, I was able to grab one for him and then one for the bins. So I know that all of their albums their sound has changed quite a bit from album to album, but we have quite a few customers that are into that group.
So we had this in last week, but it sold before we could show it in a video.
Yes.
I think Nathan got it. But this is St. Vincent, and it is the self-titled.
It had been out of stock for a long time.
Great record.
So, yeah, last week I've got one for a customer, and then I have an extra one for the bins. So, yay. And then I guess the last one that we have is it's Bleached. The group is called Bleached, and it's called Welcome the Worms. And this is a female group, kind of garage rock, it's really good stuff. I believe this is 2016, maybe? Yeah, I think it's 2016. They have a few albums now. We had their most recent album in. I think it might be out there, or it could have sold. But I have a lot of customers who are into like the female groups. Anyway, it's a good one. I listened to it on Spotify, so.
So that is it until the used video. Did you want to talk about the Waldo?
Oh, that's right.
So for the locals, if you're local, there's a. I'll let her explain it.
Sorry. Okay, so there's a bookstore downtown Evansville called Your Brother's Bookstore, and they're great people, and they are hosting, I guess is what you call, the Shop Find Waldo here, or Shop Local and Find Waldo. We have a Where's Waldo hiding in the store, and it's a whole month-long thing. There's 20 local businesses in Evansville on this sheet, and you have the whole month to go into each store, and when you find the Waldo, I mean, if you have kids, this would be a great little thing to do, like on the weekends or whatever your life is like. I don't know. Anyway, and you have plenty of time. Some of these shops are kind of close by, but when you find the Waldo, I'll sign it. Come and tell me, and then I'll sign it. And then it has like different benefits for, like, when you find 10 of them, you can go to the bookstore and get like a temporary tattoo and a coupon. And then if you collect at least like the 20 signatures or stamps, then you take this to Your Brother's Bookstore and get entered into a drawing for a deluxe set of Waldo books and other great prizes. So on July 30th, there's a Waldo Grand Celebration and prize drawing at 5 p.m. Downtown Evansville at Your Brother's Bookstore. I believe they're gonna block off the street off or whatever, and there'll be like stuff, cool things. So
yeah, you can follow some people finding.
Yeah, so you can follow Your Brother's Bookstore on Instagram, and keep up with their posts. And there's really it's great that they're like pushing people to go into local businesses. I mean, obviously I'm on board for that, and it'll be fun to see like more kids come through, or like even if they don't shop here, they just want to find the Waldo. Like, it'd be really cool for us to meet a lot of new faces too. There's Abisco is on here, which is a shop here in Evansville that we really like. There's the River Kitty Cat Cafe, which is like a coffee shop that has cats in it. And there's the library downtown. River City Coffee and Gifts, that's the coffee shop downtown. They have a lot of cool local handmade items and Evansville themed type stuff. Anyway, all kinds of great places at the Gaming Guild. So we're just really honored to be a part of this. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So, yeah. So anyway, thank you for watching. We're going to get busy on pricing used records today, so we can just blow your minds tomorrow, or with the used video. I mean, I'm not just hyping it up. Like, it's really
actually
going to be good.
I mean, we've already got enough price to do 2 or 3 videos, so it's going to be more than one video, but we kind of want to make sure we can get them all out on the floor. So.
Yeah. Anyway, so thank you for watching. Oh, 4th of July weekend. So yeah, hope everybody's.
Ashley's birthday is tomorrow.
Yeah, my birthday is tomorrow.
So wish her a happy birthday.
No, you don't have to do that. But thanks so much for watching and have a great day.